Good afternoon, sports fans. You are now tuning in to 88.3 FM on WXOU Radio, based in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Today we are here for the women's basketball game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastadons. We expect a very exciting matchup here, as both teams are in the higher standings of the Horizon League. Purdue Fort Wayne being number 3, with Oakland being number 5. Harj, what can we be expecting from this game?
Well, I mean, you already hit the nail on the head. It's going to be a pretty back and forth battle here. Oakland comes into this game 3-2 off of 2 big wins against Clear University and Madonna University, in which the Golden Grizzlies dominated every facet of that game. A combined 13 double-digit performances across the 2 games from the Golden Grizzlies. So I think they're looking to build on the momentum that they had in these 2 games and hopefully have the edge going into this one against the Mastadons. But they have to face a few big rivals for the Mastadons. Amelia Bromanchenko is no one to be trifled with. She is averaging 15 points a game, and she's almost at that 100 mark in her 7th game of the season, which is crazy. It's a crazy pace for a basketball player. She's got assistance from Shayla Sellers, who's got almost 12. Audra Emerson and Rena Schriederman have above 10, so they've been able to spread the ball around quite a bit here, and they're probably going to give the Golden Grizzlies quite a bit of grief early on. We've seen them play a lot of high press early, and hopefully they can continue that momentum into this game. So it's going to be momentum versus momentum in this battle, and with the way that the Golden Grizzlies season is shaken out so far, head coach Jeff Tungett's gone down for the year with spine surgery, and Coach Dina Richard has already taken his place and done a pretty good job leading the Golden Grizzlies to their latest victory against the Madonna Crusaders.
Thank you, Harj. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, the game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus Clear University, I seen a lot of aggression from the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, and it fared well for them, taking that game home with, I believe, maybe over 20 points, I believe, from that game. And I think we can see a lot more of that aggression. And even last time in the Cleary game, when I interviewed Coach Crystal, she was telling me how this aggression and the way that they've been kind of like sculpting their plays will basically be a cement in how they play their game from now on. I mean, it's gone very well. We're given last week Madonna University, or going against Madonna University, I think it was 122 to 32. There's a gap there. And I think today will be a battle,
to say the least. And hopefully the Golden Grizzlies can withstand the pressure of having 4 top scorers for the Mastodons and, start the Horizon League season off on the right foot, because this is their opener, and you want to be able to start conference play with positive momentum, 1-0, have those juices flowing, and have that mojo running.
Absolutely. We have a little huddle, a little talk between the Golden Grizzlies here. Players lining up to get this tip-off going. From seeing the stats here, it seems that Oakland has a taller team than Purdue Fort Wayne.
And that's going to do well for them as they play in the paint and, have that big body presence going towards the basket and getting those layups and those tough looks. Hopefully Purdue Fort Wayne, if they can start to get those smaller players into the perimeter defense and stop Oakland from penetrating into the middle.
Absolutely. Here we got playing off the 5. Oakland Grizzlies, Brooke Quarles-Daniels, going down the side of the court. Passes it on to Markia McCormick. McCormick making her way in the paint. Shoots the ball. Misses. Ball down the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons moving down the court. Number 5. That's the number 12 on the Mastodons. Number 12. Put it up. That'll be the first 2 points of the game by the hands of Destiny Marshall and the Mastadons.
Way too much space there in the paint, and Marshall was able to get a good look there to start off on the right foot for the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons.
Absolutely. We got some fighting here. Oakland Golden Grizzlies at the ball in the paint. Fighting. Very contested there. Rolls off the side of the rim. Some collision there. Players down on the ground. Get back up real quick.
It looks like it's going to be a foul on number 5 for Purdue Fort Wayne.
Audra Emerson.
Audra Emerson. There you go.
Here we have. Pass it in. Oakland ball. Passes it in. Number 3 on Oakland. Passes it into McCormick. McCormick with a shot. And it is good.
A good job there by Linda Van Schaik to see the outlet pass to McCormick, and McCormick just knocks it down right away.
McCormick putting up the first 3 points of the game for Oakland. Mastodons over in Oakland territory. Mastodons shoot, and that is good 3 on the Mastodon side.
Well, Emerson's one of those 4 Mastodon shooters that can really hurt you, and she showed that in her last game against Western Kentucky and Florida. Just being lethal from beyond the arc was her MO, and she just got it going.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Johnson passes it. The ball's rolling down on the ground there. Mastodons now have ball possession. Moving down the court very fast here. Mastodons with a shot. And that is good. A good 3 by the Mastodons.
That's back-to-back threes there, and Oakland's got to tighten up that perimeter defense.
Score reading now 8-3, favoring the Mastodons. Daniels moving down the court. Passes it. Standing. Van Schaik. In that court. Is a layup. Attempt. Misses it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, pass in for the Mastodons. Audra Emerson passing it in to Destiny Marshall. Destiny Marshall moving down the court. Pass, quick pass. 3 quick pass consecutively. Ball is taken by the Grizzlies. Just move down the court. Easy layup for the 2.
Keani Westbrook moved well in transition there. Saw that, went for the steal, got the bucket.
Number 5 on the Mastodons. Looks like some foul action here. I'm falling over a little bit.
It's on Linda Van Schaik.
Linda Van Schaik there for that foul. That'll be a pass in for Fort Wayne.
So Oakland's experiencing something they haven't experienced in the last 2 games, which is playing from behind. And I know that Cleary and Madonna were not exactly Oakland's competition, but you don't want to get off on the wrong foot here and let Purdue Fort Wayne start to drain buckets and have to play catch up from behind.
Yeah, given Oakland standing right now, they definitely want to win this game. Number 5, Van Schaik. Van Schaik shoots it, and that is real good.
You wouldn't think a big man like Linda Van Schaik would be able to shoot the ball as effectively, but she's shown it in every year that she's been here for Oakland.
Ball in Mastodon's hands. Mastodons move around over the paint. Shot attempt misses. Now in the hands of the Golden Grizzlies. Daniels passes it to Kiana Westbrook. Westbrook shoots a very contested 2-point. Misses. Whistle's blown.
It's going to be a foul on Sellers for Purdue Fort Wayne.
Score now tied up 8-8. 6:19 left in the game. Or left in the period. My apologies. Passing ball for Oakland. And pass in the far corner. Van Schaik with a shot. It's the back of the rim there. Ball down in the possession of the Mastodons. Mastodons moving down the court. Little passing around here. Raman Shekel passes it number 12 on the Mastodons. Well, put it up. And that'll be a 2 from Mastodon's very own Destiny Marshall.
The defensive set looked good early on. You saw Oakland do a lot of switching and didn't allow Purdue Fort Wayne to go isolated, but that's what happens.
Oakland moving down. I believe that was a travel violation on the Oakland Golden Grizzlies.
Can't let these turnovers rack up.
No, not at all. Destiny Marshall moving down the court for the Mastadons. Quick pass to Brahman Shekel. Passes to this far corner. Wide open shot for Shayla Sellers. Yeah, 3, I believe. Moving down the court is Oakland Grizzlies. Number 5, Daniels. Passes McCormick. McCormick moving into the paint. Layup, and it's good for 2. Mastodons moving down the court. Number 5, Audrey Emerson. They're moving. Faced with Lana Van Schaik here. Pass it over to far corner. Passes back over. And that is a brick shot by number 5 from the Mastodons, Audrey Emerson. Oakland now running down the court here. That is a missed pass.
Tried to catch the Mastodons off guard by getting the paint game involved, but I don't think Coral Daniels and Westbrook were on the same page there.
Absolutely. Did you have a little timeout here? Yeah, early in this game, it's been pretty back and forth. Of course, the Mastodon in the lead by 3 right now, 13-10. I really do wonder what could happen in this game. It's kind of evenly matched right now. No one's really peeling away super far from each other. Could be very interesting, Harj.
Absolutely.
Timeout. Teams are talking to each other.
So I think if you're Oakland, you're just trying to make sure that this lead doesn't get out of hand. And if you're Purdue Fort Wayne, you're trying to find ways to change it up and give Oakland some looks that they haven't seen this game and hopefully continue to build on your lead.
Four minutes and 38 seconds left in this period. 2 fouls on the Mastodon side with 1 foul on Oakland's side. Talking. See, Oakland faces of players are kind of just listening to the coach, making sure they get this information heard and well.
Well, I just think you want to be able to calm your players down. It's only a 3-point deficit. It's something you can continue to harp upon, which is you don't want to let these leads get too big for Purdue Fort Wayne, and you want to play within a certain zone of comfort that allows you to change the pace of the game, because right now Purdue Fort Wayne is controlling it.
Absolutely. Purdue Fort Wayne getting down the court now. From this, I've seen a lot of open space for Purdue Fort Wayne, especially in that corner there where they've scored most of their points I've seen. It's just a matter of making sure that your man has a man. Making sure you lock it down, make sure no one has any room to shoot. And I see Oakland has been kind of falling behind there recently in this start of the first period. I wonder if they can come back from that. I wonder if the coach is acknowledging this as well. Of course, they probably are. Golden Grizzlies walking back on the court here. Both teams looking ready to rumble, as Bruce Buffer would say in UFC, or boxing. Got a pass-in ball from the Mastodons. Number 14, Ariel Woodson, looking to pass it in. Was blown to pass it in. Ball's passed in. Oh, looks like a little loose grip. Ball's down the hand of the Golden Grizzlies. Linda Van Schaik with a shot. It kind of bounces into the rim, but it falls out. And that is a loss of grip by Brahman Schenkel for the Mastodons. Very unfortunate way to start that pass in there. Ball's now in the hands of the Mastodons.
They're playing a high press right now, and it seems to be confusing the Mastodons.
In that corner, shots missed. Oakland has the ball, running down the court. Ball's put up, doesn't quite make it in the net. Ball's down in the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons moving down the court. Passes around a little bit. Moving around the paint. Trying to get more engaged. Players fall over each other. Mastodons still have ball. We step over the line, out of bounds.
It's a foul on number 32.
Yeah, here I've been seeing a lot of really unique ball placement by the Mastodons, making sure that they just have a man open in that corner. That's, like I've been saying before, that's where they scored most of their points. If Oakland wants to keep them from scoring, they need to lock down that corner. Mastodons moving in. Moving down the court here. In the paint. A shot. It's missed. That shot was off. McCormick moving down the court with some fierceness. Lost grip of the ball. Ball peeled up by the Golden Grizzlies. Pass back to the Grizzlies. McCormick with a shot. This is off the rim. Mastodons now have the ball possession. David Scheich. Locked up Shayla Sellers. Shayla Sellers in the paint. Goes up a shot. Misses. David Scheich with ball possession. Passing it on to Daniels. McCormick with the ball. Little Grizzlies now with the ball. Puts it up. Highly contested. That ball is out of bounds.
They're really trying to take away the paint offense for Oakland, and they're really trying to make them shoot a lot of threes. But it seems like Oakland's gotten a lot of good offensive chances, and they just can't capitalize on them.
Absolutely. Ball pass in for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Pass it in, McCormick. McCormick with a shot. Misses off. Mastodons moving down the court. Losing a little control of the ball there. Ball's put up. Swatted away by the Golden Grizzlies, and that one's out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good job by Oakland to contest that pass. Just couldn't get control of it.
And that'll be throwing ball for the Mastodons. Audra Emerson with the passing. Number 5, Daniels, close by. Number 32, and the Mastodons with the ball possession. Pushing into the paint. Puts it up. Right there with just clean basketball.
Yeah, she shuffled that and got Miriam Beeson rolling on skates there. And
5, Daniels with the ball possession right now. Pass to Van Scheich. Van Scheich to Davis. Davis back to Van Scheich. Pushing into the paint. Layup by Van Scheich, and it's good for
and
2. And one.
So now this is a great chance for Oakland to kind of cut into this lead.
Score now 15-12, favoring the Mastodons, but the Oakland Grizzlies are close by. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this first period. Free throw for Van Scheich. Puts it up. That's good. Over in the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons moving down the court. Right here in the middle of the court. On the nameplate. Has another Mastodon close in the paint. Moving in the paint. Van Scheich with ball possession. Van Scheich over in the paint. Pushing deep. Davis with the ball possession. Passing it on to Montu. Montu passing it deeper. And that is a whistle blown.
That's going to be a foul. I don't think Brooke Daniels is super happy with that one. She really wanted that to fall and get the and one.
Absolutely. The ball will be a free throw attempt for Daniels. Yeah, we've been seeing just a lot of interesting ball placement. I've been seeing a lot of interesting movement by the Mastadons here. Just their ball placement has been pretty good this first period here. First free throws off for Daniels. Daniels gets one more free throw for foul troubles. Puts it up. It's good. We're now 15-14, favoring the Mastadons.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Marchesano for Purdue Fort Wayne does, because Oakland seems to be swinging this momentum.
Passing for the Mastadons. Mastadons now ball possession. Passes to number 12, Destiny Marshall. Passes it on to Bromenshenko. Some collision there. Audra Emerson putting up. That ball is slapped.
And that was all ball there, and it's going to go Oakland's direction. Oh, no, it's going to stay with Purdue Fort Wayne. They said it was out on Oakland.
Mastodons now throwing it in. Putting a little block down. Putting it over to the teammate. Pushing it into the paint. And that ball rolls off the net. Abizum here with the ball. That's him to Daniels. Daniels with the ball possession. Passes it. No good. Mastodons down with ball possession. Pushing down the court. Bromenshenko pushing into the paint here. Stopped and stripped by right now. Bromenshenko back with the ball.
Bromenshenko's not happy with that one.
Not at all.
It's going to be a foul on Madison Royal Davis.
Davis there with that good strip on here on the side of Oakland's territory.
So now this is an interesting formation because they don't have Brooke and Markaya on at the same time. So it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Dina decides to facilitate this offense through Markaya McCormick.
Destiny Marshall passes it to Lena Schweizerman. Sellers passing to the corner. Number 30 now moving down the court. Number 12 trying to push back Abizum. Ball's down in the hands of Davis. McCormick now with the ball. Push it down. Passes to Linda Van Schaik. Linda Van Schaik push deeper into the paint. Ball's down in the hands of Kennedy Montu. Pushing in. And that is a good layup for Montu. 12 on the Mastodon side with the ball possession. Bromenshenko loses grip of the ball. Throws it in. And that will be the end of the first period. 16-15, favoring Oakland. And we'll be back to you guys after this break for the second period of this game of the Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons.
You're listening to Golden Grizzlies basketball on 88.3 FM WXOU.
Welcome back to OU Sports here on 88.3 FM WXOU Radio for the Oakland Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Last period, Oakland scraped away with 16 points and the Mastodons with 15.
Yeah, it's like we said. It's going to be a back-and-forth battle. Both teams are trying to limit the number of paint points. Looking at the scoreboard right now, they are pretty even. Purdue Fort Wayne has 6 points in the paint, and Oakland has 8. Oakland is getting a lot of points at the free throw line, and I think Purdue Fort Wayne is kind of overcoming that with their three-point attack. And Oakland's just got to find a way to manage Purdue Fort Wayne's perimeter game right now, because it seems to be the one thing that's been overwhelmingly hurting them.
That's right. I agree. Both teams getting back on the court here. I believe this will be passing ball for the Mastodons. You know, in that last period, we've seen a lot of just, as I said before, unique ball placement. I wonder if we'll see more of that in the second period. Number 12, Mastadons. Romanchenko here with the ball into the paint. That's good.
That'll be Romanchenko's first points of the game. She's been waiting She waited the entire first quarter for that, and now she found it in the second.
Daniels moving down the court here. Put in the hands of number 25, Kennedy Matu. Pass around. Whistle blown. I believe that will be a free throw.
That's going to be a foul on number 5, Audra Emerson.
We got Daniels up for the free throw. Up the stripe.
We got our man, sports media director Giovanni Moscheri here for cheering for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies.
Showing a little school spirit. Dale's here with a free throw. Dribbles the ball. Get ready for this free throw here. It's off. Getting ready for the second free throw here. Pass the ball. Shoots it in. And it's good. Ball now in the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons moving quickly. Ball passed to number 4, Ryan Ott. Pass in the corner, but number 30 takes the shot. Romanchenko goes for the rebound. Whoa, Destiny Marshall. Down the court. They're contested here. Move deeper in the paint. Passes the corner. And that ball is good. Number 4.
Yeah, good closeout by Madison Royal Davis, but seems like Ott's found her 3-point shot. And
yeah, Ryan Ott there with that 3-point. Mastodons 20 to Oakland 17. Start out this second period. Oakland with the ball. McCormick passes it over to Davis. Davis throws it in. It's off. Davis back with the ball. Ball shot in, and it's off again. Davis looking to get a quick layup there. Ball's down in the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons moving on the faceplate right now. Moving closer to the paint. Johnson locking up. Number 12. Number 12 goes for the quick layup. Blizzard here, fall down.
Looks like it's going to be a charge.
Charge there. Got a pass in from Johnson to Daniels. You know, seeing this game, I wonder if these fouls are going to keep the Mastodons from winning. Because, you know, in the first period...
honestly, it won't matter if Oakland can't stop this perimeter attack, because you could get all these points in chunks, these 2-3 points at the free throw line. But if they continue to shoot threes and make them, they're just going to have that edge over you points-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that corner is not contested at all from the Golden Grizzlies, giving a very wide-open advantage. The 14 passes to number 4 on the Mastodons. As number 30. Number 30 pushes deeper in the paint. Quick layup. Misses it. 12. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies, Kiana Westbrook. Passes to McCormick. McCormick moving down. Quick layup. McCormick with the layup. 19-20 favoring the Mastodons. And Johnson with a quick 2 off of that. Mastodons now with ball possession. Mastodons moving down. Pass it over to number 1 on the Mastodons. Over in the corner. It's a shot. Looks like it was about to go in. Romanchenko there with the quick layup.
Yeah, Oakland's got to get those defensive rebounds there, because Purdue Fort Wayne's been basically dominating possession on their side of the court, and Oakland really hasn't been able to get any transition buckets here.
Daniels moving down the court. Quick pass to Johnson. McCormick with the shot. It's off. Romanchenko with the ball, moving down the court. On the faceplate, moving it deeper into the paint. Number 1 with the shot. It's off. Romanchenko gets ball possession. Romanchenko passes it in. And that's good.
Julia
24.
Robinschenko now has 6 points in this game, and we talked about in the beginning, you want to limit the number of possessions she has and the number of points she scores, because when she gets on a roll, she's on a roll.
Absolutely. And that is a shot from McCormick, a good three. McCormick's been on fire this game. And on the Mastadons, moving down the court. Passes it in. Number 12. Passes to Daniels. For the Oakland Grizzlies, moving down the court. 23. Alexis Johnson. Passing McCormick. Pretty much the playmaker of this game so far. McCormick getting locked up here. Passes to Daniels. Daniels put it in. It's off.
It looks like it's a foul.
That'd be a foul on Daniels, I believe.
It's a foul on Sellers for Purdue Fort Wayne. If Brooke Daniels can continue to get those points at the line, I think as long as Oakland continues to work on defending the three, to your point earlier, that may be a deciding factor.
First one good for Daniels here. Daniels going back up to the net. We're going to put it up. Puts it up, and it's good. We're now 26-24, favoring the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Number 4 on the Mastadons, Ryan Ott, looking to pass it in for her team. Ball's passed to Ryan Ott. Look for someone to pass to. Brahmanchenko. Oh, my apologies. Now pass to number 4. Number 8 on the Mastadons. Number 0 on the Mastadons, looking to put in Clea Casey.
And Linda Van Schaik pretty unhappy with that one. Seemed like she thought it was all a ball.
Ball's in the hands of the ref. We're going to give number 0 Clea Casey here for the free throw for the Mastadons.
These are her first minutes of the game, so hopefully she doesn't make too much of an impact off the bench for Purdue Fort Wayne.
Student section very piped up for this. Trying to distract Clea Casey from shooting that shot. Both balls miss. Daniels with ball possession, moving down the court. Pushes it in the paint. McCormick with a shot. And it's good.
Keep feeding the hot hand because Markiah McCormick's got it.
McCormick has been on fire.
And that forces Purdue Fort Wayne to call a timeout here. Coach Maria Marquesano's not happy with that one.
Leading this with 13 points.
Yeah, I mean, her ability to shoot the three has propelled her into the points lead for all scorers in this game. And if she can continue to make an impact from beyond the arc and try to get that three-point momentum back towards Oakland, that's curtains for Purdue Fort Wayne.
Absolutely. Right now, these timeouts are called. I can only imagine the Mastadons are just trying to establish this ground where they're trying to figure out how we can stop this. A quick message from our sponsor. Our Golden Grizzlies coverage is brought to you in part by STEM Education. Ignite curiosity, explore possibilities, and shape the future. STEM education is key to unlocking endless opportunities. Embrace the power of science, technology, engineering, and math. Let's inspire young minds to innovate, problem solve, and make a lasting impact. Together, we can build a world driven by knowledge and endless potential. As we lead off this quick timeout here, I can imagine that the Grizzlies just want to make sure that they have that space for McCormick. She seemed to be like the playmaker of this game so far, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from McCormick here.
Yeah, she's definitely been the hot hand in this game. She didn't have a great start to to the game. She was 1 for 5 from beyond the arc, and we thought it was going to be one of those nights for Markiah McCormick, but she seems to be coming on in a big way. She's made her last 2, and if she can continue to build on this momentum, in addition to making sure that Oakland gets those paint points, I mean, that's a lethal combination right there.
Absolutely. Or right now, 29-24, favoring Oakland with 5 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game. Mastadons with 3 fouls so far, and Oakland with 2. Given these fouls, if you're not making threes like Mastadons and Oakland have been doing respectfully so far, trading threes around, these fouls can definitely add up, and these free throws could definitely be the downfall of the team.
Absolutely. Because, honestly, if you continue to play the defense you're playing, I mean, you start to see now they're adjusting to Purdue Fort Wayne's three-point attack, and they're starting to limit those. All they got to do now is limit the amount of possessions that Bromanchenko has, because she's running them in transition, and she's not letting Oakland get those defensive rebounds to maintain possession. If you can continue to do that and ensure that, Purdue Fort Wayne's possessions do not run through Amelia Bromanchenko.
On the court right now, Mastadons with ball possession. For 10. Passes it. Oh, intercepted by Golden Grizzlies. Deep in the paint here. Quick layup by the hands. Westbrook. Mastadons moving out the court here. Tripping around there. Seemed to be a foul on the hands of the Mastadons.
Play's getting physical here, and I don't think the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastadons know how to respond to this right now.
Ryan out here for the pass-in for the Mastadons. That's the ball to number 5. Audrey Emerson passes to Ryan Ott. Ryan Ott with a shot. And that is a clean 3. Score now 31-27 favoring Oakland. Daniels with the ball. Slowly pushing down the court here. Comes Tia Menciori. Ball is in the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons moving down the court. Number 4. The Mastadons moving down the court here. Ball's past the 32 for the Mastadons. Ripped out of the hands of the Mastodons. Another other than Kenny Montu. Kenny Montu moving down the court.
Yeah, she caught her sleeping.
Passes to Westbrook. Westbrook passes to Daniels. Daniels for the whistle's blown.
Daniels is getting good at drawing those fouls, and she continues to go to the line. She's been the primary workhorse from the free throw line.
You got Daniels here for the free throw. Again on a foul. Saying these fouls can be a downfall of some teams. Seen it happen many times. First free throw good on behalf of Daniels. It's one more. Shoots it. And it's off. Bromanchenko with the ball. Passes number 5. Passes it back to Bromanchenko. Bromanchenko pushing down in the paint. There's a push back. Number 14 on the Mastodons. Pushing around the paint. Can't quite get in there. Mastodons, quick layup. That quick layup will be brought to you by Ryan Ott on the Mastodons. Daniels. Looking to push around here. And that ball is kicked around almost. It's out of bounds there.
Seems like Oakland is frustrating the Mastodons right now.
See it. Have passing ball for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Grizzlies pass it over to Westbrook. Or Montu, I mean. My apologies. Now in the hands of the Mastodons. The Mastodons moving down the court. Pass it around to number 14 on the Mastodons. Puts it up. It's no good. 32 puts it up. Sydney Graber with that layup.
She's got to use her physical frame just to bully Oakland on the inside, and it seems to be working quite well right now.
Daniels on the nameplate here, on the faceplate, pushing deep into the paint there. That'll be a shot. It's off. Now in the hands of Mastadons. Audrey Emerson. Pass to Brahman Schenkel. Pass to Aaron Woodson. Woodson with the almost attempt at a layup. Whistle blown. And that will be foul call.
But now what you're making them do is split these points up, because Kiani Westbrook did a good job of making sure that was a tough shot selection. And now she's got to break up those points at the free throw line.
Aaron Woodson with the shot. Puts it in. Score is now even right now. Gets another shot here. 32-32. 30 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. Or left in this period. Put up. Bounces off. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to McCormick. McCormick moving down the court. We're moving deeper in the paint. On the right wing here. Passes to the left wing. Daniels. Daniels passes all the way back to McCormick. McCormick with a shot. Rings out. Whistle's blown. That'll be passing ball.
That's going to be a foul on Miriam Abizam.
Passing ball for number 4. The Mastadons. Ryan Ott. We have, I think it's
double bonus right now for the Mastodons.
Ball's dribbled. Thrown in. It's good. Scores 33-32, favoring Mastodons. Yeah, Ryan Ott. It's another chance here. Goes to Ryan Ott. Ryan Ott dribbling the ball. Puts it in for the second free throw, and it's good. Johnson passes to Daniels. Daniels moving down the court. Double teaming right now on the Daniels. Ball is passed over. Now the hands of Davis. That will be a foul called
on Purdue Fort Wayne.
Yeah, it looks like he kind of looks like Sydney Graber kind of slid there into the legs of Davis trying to get that ball.
Well, let's hope that Madison Royal Davis can even up the score with these 2 free throws right now.
Yeah, as we've seen, I've been seeing a lot of fouls, a lot of free throw attempts here. Both teams now have 5 fouls in this second period. Davis with the first shot, misses. First shot. Davis puts up the ball, and it's good. Score now 33-34, favoring the Mastodons. Mastodons pass around. Davis steals the ball. Davis passes to Daniels. Daniels moving down the court. Ran in the Brahman Schenkel there. Passes to Davis. Davis with the ball now. McCormick now with the ball, pushing deep into the paint. Trying to find someone to pass to. Johnson with the ball. Puts it up, and it's good. Johnson.
Good fadeaway jumper there from Alexis Johnson to create space and get a good look.
Brahman Schenkel pushing the Oakland territory. Push around Johnson. Brahman Schenkel attacking that paint there. Ball's peeled away. Sydney Graber.
Sydney Graber just trying to use her frame to physically dominate Oakland right now, but it's not working because Oakland's just too smart. It's a testament to their coaching.
Ball now in the hands of Johnson. Pass to the Daniels. Daniels pushing down the court. McCormick. Those are the Daniels. Those are Johnson. My apologies. Daniels out the ball. That's around. That's a whistle blown.
That's going to be a foul on Purdue Fort Wayne, number 32.
Sydney Graber.
Sydney Graber.
Their free throw attempt for Daniels. She's had a majority of these free throw attempts for Oakland here. That ball's off. Or a free throw for Daniels.
You got to force Purdue Fort Wayne to start taking more threes now. I know it's counterintuitive to what we said earlier, but you got to make the most of your offensive possessions and force Purdue Fort Wayne to try to stretch out their offense a little bit.
Ball's fought for. Down the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons pass it around. The shot, and it's good.
Yeah, just too many people. It was an unfair advantage for the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons in terms of offensive personnel, and they just got a good look.
Clean three for the Mastodons there. Daniels with the ball. Passed him out to, or apologies, Mariana Beeson. Robin Schenkel down on the ground there. It's back up. It looks like it hurt a little bit. Now moving into the free throw for the Mastodons. Robin Schenkel line up on the strip for this free throw here. Toss the ball. Move around, the crowd making noise. That shot's good.
Yeah, it's the wrong person to go to the line because he's been pretty automatic from the charity stripe this year.
Robin Schenkel with another shot, and that one's good. Score now 39-35, favoring the Mastodons. The second period with 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. Cormick with the ball. A playmaker pretty much so far. Pass it to Davis. Pass it to Daniels. Pass it to Westbrook. Westbrook with a clean three.
Just making sure that she's got enough space to work with, and Kennedy Montu is lethal.
There's a foul called.
And that's going to be traveling.
Shannon, you cannot do that to that travel call there. Daniels with the ball now. 39 seconds left on the clock. Trying to push around. Aaron Woodson loses the ball. See a lot of loss of ball, loss of grip here throughout this game. It could be very unfortunate for the team. Daniels pushes up. It could be a layup attempt. Shot. Misses. Mastodon. Brahman shaking around with the ball. There's the whistle blown.
That's going to be a foul on Alexis Johnson. Didn't see what really happened there. It seemed like it was a transition foul.
You have the free throw for Brahman Shankle. As you said, this is not the person that you want to have on the free throw line.
Well, you have 11 seconds, so you do have enough time to create some offense methodically, but now you're forced to kind of find a jumper shot because they're not allowing you to get into the paint.
And those two shots are good on Brahman Shankle. Ball's passed to McCormick. McCormick running down the court. But not. McCormick puts the layup up. Now in the hands of Brahman Shankle. Brahman Shankle throws it up. And that will be the end of the second period here. We're going to take it back to Gav in the studio.
No, we're not. We're going to have a halftime interview with Crystal Davis.
My apologies.
It's been a good half. It just hasn't gone Oakland's way offensively, and you just got to make sure that you have enough momentum going into the second half.
Absolutely. Leading off this game, Mastadons 41 to Oakland's 38. Going right here.
I just think that overall, it seems like Oakland has been able to, in spurts, take away Purdue Fort Wayne chances, but they just haven't been able to get the rebounds going, and they haven't been able to get enough momentum.
Absolutely. A lot of aggression in this game so far. And,
Coach, can you hear me?
And I'm going to pass it on to Harj.
Perfect. Got a couple questions for you. 4 players came into this game averaging 10 points a game. How are you going to try to contain them in the second half?
We just got to do a good job of getting back in transition and getting matched up quickly. And also just guard them off the bounce, 1v1. Once we get beat off the bounce, we're jumping, we're rotating. They're excellent at passing the ball. We got to just be able to maintain off the bounce.
It seems like in spurts you guys are able to limit their three-point attack. How are you going to try to do that more consistently in the second?
Yeah, just be aggressive and get out and guard. Again, it'll help us if we can contain 1v1 off the bounce, and we'll be fine. As soon as we have to rotate, that's where they get to you. They're really good at doing that one more pass, but we can't allow it. As soon as we guard it, we were fine in the half court.
Absolutely. And, free throws are making up a fair chunk of your points. Is that going to be a factor later in the game?
Yes, it is. We got to step up and knock them down. We've been short on a few of them. We probably missed about 5 or 6 of them already, maybe more, 7 or 8. We're getting opportunities. We're getting to the glass, getting foul calls, but we got to step up and knock them down.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
And now we can send it back to the studio.
Now we can send it back to the studio. Right now, teams are now huddling, doing their traditional kind of handshakes here. Get ready for this third period. And in those last games, this was a lot of back and forth, pretty much. Oakland also peeling away in the second period until the end there. Mastadons got ahead of them. Also, a bunch of fouls on each side. Pretty much just a back and forth attack here. You got number 12. Destiny Marshall with the ball for the Mastadons. Destiny Marshall back with the ball. They're on the court, and that is
that's a double dribble right there.
Oh,
on Destiny Marshall.
As in McCormick. McCormick for the Golden Grizzlies. Walking down the court here. Met with Robin Schenkel. Making call-outs here with the team. Passes to Van Schaik in the corner. Van Schaik pushing through. As the Daniels. Daniels with a wide-open shot. Misses it. Daniels now with the ball. Daniels fighting with it. Robin Schenkel. Pushing down the court here. The ball. Pushing deep into the paint. Daniels with the ball. Mastadon. Really clean three there. At number 5, Audra Emerson. Scoring now 44-38, favoring the Mastadons. Daniels passing the ball to McCormick. McCormick back to Daniels. Johnson out the ball, deep in the paint. Johnson putting the ball up. Diving for the ball here. Little fight. Ball's thrown over to Marshall. Marshall throwing it over to Sellers. Pass it over to another Mastadon. Missed it. Daniels now with the ball. Passing McCormick. McCormick here. Right outside the paint. Passes it. Number 12. Anna Westbrook. McCormick with the ball now. Pushing it into the paint. Putting it up. And that is a layup by McCormick.
That was a tough lay there from Mekhi McCormick. Had to really work for it.
Very contested. Audra Emerson passing to Marshall. Marshall back with the ball on the Mastodon side. Robin Schenkel with the ball, and that is a foul called, I believe.
That's a charge on Robin Schenkel.
Pass in to Johnson, to Daniels, or to McCormick. My apologies. McCormick passing to Daniels.
Ooh, little no-look pass there.
And Scheich with the ball. And a foul on Van Scheich.
That one was a draw there. And Oakland isn't happy with that one. Really looking to get their offensive momentum back, and those fouls aren't doing them any good.
We have number 5 passing the Marshalls and the Mastodons. Mastodons making their way down the court. Archer Emerson directing traffic. Emerson moving. Passing the Marshalls. Back to Emerson. Back to Marshalls. Marshalls with the shot. And that is a clean 3 by Marshalls.
This is now Purdue Fort Wayne's largest lead of the game.
McCormick with a shot. It is clean. That's another clean 3 from McCormick.
Answering a 3 with one of your own. Good way to build that momentum.
Leading her team 15 points right now on the board. That's down to the shot. And it is a clean 3 for Audra Emerson.
Emerson's on fire right now. Got to cool her jets quickly.
I believe that is her second 3-pointer
of the quarter.
Yeah. Daniels pushing down. The shot, it's off. Mastodons moving down the court.
And that's a travel right there on Emerson. Probably looking to get a little bit too, probably was a little bit too excited trying to get those offensive rebounds.
McCormick with the pass in. Passes to Daniels. Daniels on the nameplate. Passing back to McCormick. McCormick heavily contested. Grizzlies playing outside of the paint here. McCormick back with the ball. McCormick pushing back in. Daniels with the ball. Daniels pushing into the paint. Puts it up. Hits the bottom of the rim. Ball down in the hands of Johnson. That ball's out of bounds. Score is now 50-43, favoring the Mastodons with 6 minutes in this game left. In this period.
And this ties their largest lead of the game with 7.
Marshall moving down the court for the Mastodons. And that is very, very aggressive.
Oh, and Marcus Sano's not happy with that at all.
Not at all.
Started lipping off to the ref quite a bit there.
Now Daniels moving down the court. Met with Marshalls. Wide pass. McCormick. That is off.
That's going to be out of bounds on Oakland. God, these offensive turnovers have been so detrimental to whatever Oakland's trying to cook up. And it's really shooting them in the foot right now because they haven't been able to answer Purdue Fort Wayne's quick, hot jump out of the gate in this third quarter.
Audra Emerson pass. Daniels met with the ball down in the hands of the Grizzlies. McCormick with the ball. Passes it over to number 25. Shots missed. Johnson seems to get fouled.
Keani Westbrook looking to pick something there. Getting a little bit chippy there.
Westbrook looking a little peeved off here.
Not exactly sure what is going through her mind right now, but it can't be good thoughts.
You know, when you're this close to people in this sport, it's really easy to get a little frustrated when there's too much contact between you. There's maybe some choice words made. And
that's going to be a media timeout.
We're going to take it back to Gav in the studio for this media timeout. We'll be back afterwards. We're back for after this media timeout. Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Score now 50-43, favoring the Mastodons. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in this game, or left in the third period. Ball is now in the hands of the Golden Grizzlies for a pass in. Pass to Johnson. Pass back to McCormick. McCormick now with the ball. Driving into the paint. Puts it up. Hits the bottom of the rim.
And Keanu Westbrook not happy with back-to-back fouls called by the refs tonight in this game.
Not at all. Ryan Ott. Pass to Audra Emerson. Audra Emerson running down the court here. Giving the ball in the paint. Down the far right side of the paint. Moving to the left. And that would be a travel, I believe.
No, it's going to be a foul.
Foul.
That's 3 straight fouls on Keanu Westbrook there, and I think now she takes the lead for Oakland in terms of fouls in this game.
Be another timeout called. We will discuss and this coaches talking to their players here. We're going to have this game break is brought to you in part by the focus towards transitioning to clean energy. In a world seeking sustainable solutions, clean energy takes center stage. Embrace renewable sources like solar and wind, reducing carbon emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. Clean energy isn't just an option, it's an imperative. Let's come together, harnessing the potential of innovation, and build a greener, cleaner tomorrow. The choice is clear. Choose clean energy for a world that thrives. So, in this game, just a lot of back-to-back fouls here. More fouls than I see regularly. And I remember I believe it was the second period, there was like 5 timeouts on each side. Now 3 fouls on Oakland and 4 on the Mastadons side. Very interesting to see how these fouls change this game. But I mean, as you said before, the 3-point capability has kind of negated those foul attempts, those free throws, and it's kind of kept the game at a steady pace so far.
Agreed. Looking at the stats right now, Oakland has not had a good third quarter shooting there, shooting 22% from the field and just 33% from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons have only taken 4 shots this period, and they've made 3 of them, all of which have been from beyond the arc. They have crippled Oakland's perimeter defense, and it's just been one thing after another. We talked about it at half with Coach Crystal, that you need to be able to be aggressive in this game in order to take away those 3-point chances, because Purdue Fort Wayne continues to pile them on right now.
I agree. Further conversation from each side, Coach. Mastodons breaking up their huddle, with Oakland breaking up their huddle respectfully as well. Get right back on the court. In the first period, McCormick was going pretty crazy, even in the second period, and I see it's kind of slowed down now. I kind of feel like the Mastodons have maybe figure out a way to negate her point-making skills so far. Of course, her being a really good 3-point shooter has definitely locked up their defense. Make up for that. Ball now in the hands of the ref. The passes for the Mastodons. Shayla Sellers up to pass it in for her team. Buzzer's called, whistles blown. Pass it all the way to number 4 for the Mastodons. Brahman Schenkel puts it in for an easy layup. Johnson passes it to Daniels. Daniels running down the court. Daniels passing McCormick. McCormick with the ball, directed traffic. On the right side of the wing. Daniels now with the ball. In the center. Put it to the left side. McCormick with the ball. Pushing it into the paint. That'll be Montu there with the easy layup.
Yeah, great way to get the ball into the paint. Effective. Took a little bit of time, but they got it to work.
It'll be out of bounds on behalf of the Mastadons.
We're a turnover there for Amelia Romanchenko. Relative to the number of times she touches the ball, she hasn't turned it over too much in this game.
Daniels here with the ball. Quick pass to McCormick. Pass to Johnson. Johnson looking for a shot. Abizam. Layup. Daniels. Put it back up in the air. Still off the net. Down the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons moving down the court. Ball's pass number 1 over to 30. 30 with a shot. And it's a clean 3 on behalf of Raina Schwitzerman. Apologies.
It's raining threes for Purdue Fort Wayne right now, and Oakland hasn't found an answer to it. This is their largest lead of the game at 10 now.
55-45. Daniels passing McCormick. McCormick here with that 3. And we've said it before, McCormick is just a great 3-point shooter. Mastadon ball right now. Number 4 pushing in the paint. Easy layup on behalf of Ryan Ott.
Just moving into Oakland's territory quickly before they can settle down their defense.
Daniels directing some traffic for her teammates here. Daniels, little shaky bake here. Loses the ball, loses grip of the ball, now it's in the hands of the Mastadons. Shayla Sellers moving down the court. Gets past McCormick. Passes number 4. That's a shot, and that's on. Ryan Ott has been on fire for the Mastadons. 15 right now, point leader. The Mastadons. McCormick moving down the court. McCormick passing to Daniels. Daniels has the ball, looking to pass it. Abizam passing to McCormick. In the hands. It's off. Mastadons let the ball go out. Whistle blown.
They haven't found an answer yet for these threes, and Purdue Fort Wayne continues to jack them up, and Oakland just cannot respond defensively or offensively.
12-point lead right now. Mastadons pushing ahead. Romanchenko puts it up. Not quite there. Daniels now with ball possession. Daniels out the ball. Pushing down the court. Beason gets knocked down. Daniels trying to shoot it. Down the hands of the Mastadons. Johnson trying to keep up with the Mastadons. Daniels down the face of the Mastadons. Audra Emerson out the ball. Just outside on the faceplate of the arena. That was a foul called.
It's going to be an offensive foul on number 32. Raber.
That'll be a passing ball from Van Schaik to Daniels. Daniels walking down.
So now Oakland's in the double bonus. They got to start to draw some of these fouls and kind of dig themselves out of this hole.
Daniels with the ball here. Daniels put it up. Shot. It's off. Beason with the rebound. Puts it back in.
And that's an and one right there. With the double bonus, that's going to give Abizam 2 shots at the line. She can get this down to single digits.
Abizam just utilizing her height and just size to get that rebound in. Abizam with the free throw. Puts it up. It's off. Romanchenko. Johnson down on the ground there. Romanchenko. That's it around. The shot. It's off. Daniel with the ball. Pushing fast down the middle of the court.
That's going to be a foul on Oakland. These turnovers are killing them right now.
Yeah, these turnovers are definitely not what Oakland wants right now at all. 10 points down. They have a lot to make up. Mastadons now moving down the court. 5, Audra Emerson. Passing number 30 on the Mastadons. Emerson falls down. I believe that is a 2-shot.
Even our man Giovanni Mosheri is upset with that one. And he rarely gets upset at anything.
Yeah, if you're a Grizzlies fan, you see all these calls, you almost think they were the Lions the way they're getting called here. We have the Mastadons up to throw. Mastadons. Audra Emerson here for the free throw. Very loud crowd here. It's out. Gets another shot, though. Make this 11-point lead for the Mastadons. Will it happen? It's put up, and it's good. And Scheich with the ball. That's to Daniels. Daniels moving down the court. Daniels. Right outside the paint. He was looking to pass it. Van Scheich with the ball. Van Scheich moving into the paint. Van Scheich passes back to Daniels. Daniels moving into the paint. Puts it up. It's off, and now it is in the Mastodons' hands. Mastodons moving down the court here. Emerson faced with McCormick. 17 seconds left in this third period. Highly contested here, number 14 is. Ball's taken by the Mastodons. Sellers, got the ball, pushing into the paint. It's put up, and it's a 3. 64-50 to end off this third period. Definitely a lot of interesting decisions there for the Oakland Grizzlies. Very contested there in the paint. They can't really get any paint time. They can't get any point time. There's not a lot of space there for them.
Well, I think they'd be able to overcome all of that if they stop Purdue Fort Wayne's three-point attack, which has been a problem since the first quarter that they haven't been able to consistently stop. And now they're hoping that a good fourth quarter can dig them out of this hole.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely a hole that they got to dig themselves out of. And I'm just kind of worried for Oakland if they're going to keep playing like this. If they want to make this work, if they want to make this count, if they want to make this win, if they want to get this dub, they're going to need to dig deep and make sure that they just go back to their bases and just make sure that they're all put together correctly. And we're gonna go on break here. Well, we will meet you back in the fourth period of this Grizzlies game versus the Mastadons. The women's basketball game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Fort Wayne Mastodons. We left off that third period 64-50 favoring the Mastodons. And for the Oakland Grizzlies, it could be very dangerous if they don't dig themselves out of this fourth period.
And all it's really going to come down to is can they stop the three-point attack and can they develop an offense, because it didn't seem to really have one there in the third quarter. I think majority of this is going to fall on Brooke Corals-Daniels. She still hasn't made a basket this game. All of her points have come from the charity stripe, so if she can get going, I would gather to say that would be a great first step for the Golden Grizzlies to get back into this game.
Purdue Fort Wayne on the court right now. Getting ready to get right back into the game. Oakland Grizzlies now walk out on the court. Passing ball for Davis. Or to Daniels, I believe. Daniels out the ball. Moving towards the paint. Directing traffic here. Making sure that Pass from McCormick's wide open. Now in the hands of Abizam. Abizam puts it in. It's good. Seemed to be a foul there. Now it's in the hands of the Mastadons. Mastadons now working with the ball here. Puts it over to another Mastadon. Marshall out the ball. Sellers with the ball. Back to Marshall. Mastadons are moving into the court right now. Passes it to Schweizerman. Mastadons moving down the court. Layup attempt. Van Schaik with the ball. Moving down the court. Passing McCormick. McCormick trying to get around the paint. He's forced to back up. Van Schaik with the ball now. Van Schaik with the layup. It's off.
Yeah, that was a tough shot going into that one, but not exactly what Linda Van Schaik wanted from that shot attempt.
Van Schaik now lined up on the stripe for the free throw. Puts it up. It's good. It's still good to lessen that gap any way necessary.
Yeah, I mean, 1 point at a time is one way to go about clinking into this lead.
But if they want to get ahead, they're going to need to put up some serious points right now.
And they're going to need to stop the attack.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, Marshall for the Mastadons. That's against McCormick. Schweizerman now with the ball. Layup. That's a good layup for the Mastodons. 66-52.
Yeah, just completely bamboozled the Grizzlies in coverage there.
Daniels now with the ball. Put the Schaik. That's it, Davis. Gives the ball. Abizam now with the ball. Back to Van Schaik. Van Schaik with the shot. It's off. In the hands of the Mastodons. Mastodons. Audra Emerson. Walking down the court. Schweizerman now with the ball. Marshall now with the ball on the Mastodon side. Mastodon. Schweitzer with the ball. That seemed to be a foul. Knocked Daniels down on the ground there.
A lot of stoppages in play in this game.
Seems to be now lining up for a free throw attempt for Schweizerman. Yeah, just a lot of stoppages. And unfortunately, the Grizzlies are not getting all those stoppages. Fortunately for them. This one's bad for the Mastodons. Gets another shot here. Schweizerman dribbling the ball here. Puts it up. It's off. McCormick now with the ball. Moving around. Marshall heavily contested. Johnson with the shot. It's off. Van Schaik with the ball. Schaik, McCormick. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Van Schaik. Van Schaik push it in. Johnson with the ball. Passes to Van Schaik. And Schaik with the layup. Score is now 54-66.
Just chipping away at this lead. That's all you can do now.
Marshall with the ball on that outside. Pass it to Schweizerman. Pass it to Emerson. And that's a good point for the Mastadons. 68-52, or 54. Apologies. McCormick with the ball on the faceplate. Pass it to Van Schaik on the left wing. Johnson, the ball. And that will be a foul.
That's going to be a foul on number 12, Destiny Marshall.
We have passing in Van Schaik. Van Schaik. Pass it to McCormick. McCormick. Getting closer to the paint here. Looking to pass it. Pass it to Van Schaik. Van Schaik with the shot. It's off. And now the Mastodons have the ball. Sellers back to Emerson. Emerson moving down the court here. Looking for a pass. Emerson. Moving more. Back to Emerson. Emerson moving closer into the paint. Can't quite get it anywhere.
A good block there by Abizam. Trying to establish your dominance. Don't let Emerson get it in the middle.
Emerson just using her sheer height. Make sure that ball doesn't get anywhere. Emerson back to the ball. Brumscheichel. Back to Emerson. Emerson with the shot. And it's a clean three. 71-54 favoring the Mastodons. McCormick with the ball up. Puts the ball up. McCormick falling down there. Quick talk by both teams through their own teammates. That'll be a free throw for McCormick. McCormick lining up on the stripe.
She seemed to be getting pretty hot there for a second, and then she's gone. She hasn't really scored or done too much offensively since the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. So hopefully she can get these free throws to kind of get those juices flowing again.
A second free throw, or good free throw by McCormick. Brumscheichel pushes down the center court. The four, back to Brumscheichel. Pass to Emerson. Emerson putting it down the field. Back to Ott. Sellers. Circle. Ball's put up. It has a three.
That's going to be a foul on number 30, Schwiederman.
Yeah, ball's passed to McCormick. McCormick passes to Van Schaik. Van Schaik moving around. Back to McCormick. McCormick looking for a pass. Pushes to Beasom. Beasom pushing around here. Johnson with the ball. Johnson moving around. The ball up. Swats it. Beasom looked like she hit Sellers in the face.
It's going to be a foul on Beasom. And that's her fourth. She's one away from fouling out of this game. And looks like Sellers for Purdue Fort Wayne is down.
Yeah, that effort to swat the ball. Turned it almost a crossface looking thing there. That will be tossing from Emerson on the Mastodon side. Ball going to the Mastodons. Mastodons passing it back to Sellers. Sellers back to Emerson. So back to Sellers. Sellers all the way to 32. Graber. Back to Ott. And is a whistle blown. Like, you cannot do that, champ, by the crowd there. Travel.
Need to jack up some threes here, man.
Absolutely. McCormick passes it. Number 14. McCormick. Push down. Schaik pushing deep into the paint. McCormick. The ball. Audra Emerson. Gonna pass this ball around. Scheichel now with the ball. Passes to Sellers. Sellers with the ball on the faceplate. There's back to Scheichel. Back to Sellers. Trying to maneuver around the paint here. Ball's taken by McCormick, but back by Sellers. It's tossed to Ott, and there's basically a free three there from Ott.
I don't know how Ott was left that wide open. She's been cooking the all game. She's Purdue Fort Wayne's point leader. I don't know how that happens.
21 points Ott has put up so far. Johnson trying to put up the ball. Looking very grim here for the Golden Grizzlies. There'll be a foul called. Here we have a little timeout here. Yeah, throughout that game, or throughout the past couple minutes of what we've seen here, a lot of fouls, turnovers. Feels like Oakland's been kind of getting frustrated with how this game's been getting called so far. Rightfully so. It's been kind of difficult here.
Yeah, and I think Oakland's got to find a way to do something. That there really is no other word. You got to do something.
We will be back with you after this media timeout for the Golden Grizzlies versus the Mastadons. The women's basketball game of the Golden Grizzlies versus the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastadons. We are off this media timeout. Players are getting back on the court. First, Purdue Fort Wayne. You know, I've talked about this a couple times during these timeouts. Being the first team on the court is always not the best thing. Sometimes you just need to have that take all much time as right now. Starting off with Johnson. Free throw. For that. Dribbles the ball. Puts the ball up. And it's off. There's another shot here. Dribbles the ball. It puts the ball up. And it's good. 57-74 favoring the Mastadons right now. Mastadons. Pass it back to Sellers. That's to Emerson. Emerson moving down the court. Emerson. Met with McCormick. Passes to Sellers. Sellers here with the ball. Faced by Westbrook. Or faced by Matus. Montu. Emerson with the shot. It's off. Back in the hands of Sydney Graber. For an easy
good put
layup.
back there for Sydney Graber.
McCormick. Moving up. Trying to get some paint play here. Passes it to Scheich. Scheich with the layup. And it's good. Laterman Scheich has been a menace in the paint here. Almost every paint opportunity she gets, she capitalizes on, at least from what I've seen. Emerson. Pass it over Bronschenkel. Bronschenkel with the ball. Pushing down the court. Passes to Sellers. Sellers walking around Westbrook. Westbrook over, out of bounds. They're trying to... McCormick's a little angry.
And Oakland's not. Yeah, now it's going to go the other way.
The Oakland's ball. Johnson looking to pass it in for McCormick. McCormick moving down the court. Met with Bronschenkel. McCormick over Westbrook's hands. Johnson over to Van Scheick's hands. Van Scheich moving deep into the paint.
And that's going to be an offensive charge.
Knocking over Sydney Graber.
Nothing really has gone Oakland's way tonight.
Not at all. Emerson for the pass in. Passes to Ott. Ott back to Emerson. Emerson back to Ott. Ott back to Emerson. Over to Marshall. Over to Sellers. Back to Marshall. Marshall. Trying to get past Atlanta Van Schaik. Sellers with the ball now. Pass it over to Marshall. Marshall looking for something. Broman Scheichel. The shot attempt. It's off. That'll be out on two, I believe. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in this game. 76 to 59, favoring favoring Mastadons. My apologies. Left in this game. Got Mastadons ball. Sellers now with the ball. Over the Grizzly territory. Marshall circling around. The face play around the paint. Over to Ott. Over to Emerson. Over to Broman Scheichel. Broman Scheichel pushing down in the paint. Just past the goal. Johnson ripping the ball away from Broman Scheichel. Looks to have hurt the arm of Broman Scheichel there. Grizzlies looking to get really physical here in this game. Mastadons passing to Broman Scheichel. Daniels with the ball. Daniels pushing down. Daniels put it up. And that is a put-in for Daniels.
First bucket of the game for Brooke Quarles Daniels.
Off.
And it's going to be a foul on Oakland again. And she's fouled out of the game.
Johnson is now fouled out of the game. Yeah, after that foul that seemed to be called for Broman Scheichel. Just adds that aggressiveness that we've talked about so often. Marshall here for a free throw. Puts it up. It's good. 77 to 61, favoring the Mastadons. Will she make the second free throw? Puts it up. It's off. In the hands of Sellers. Westbrook hitting the ground, showing physical frustration there. I believe that is and
I think Keani Westbrook fouled out of the game.
The Bees are subbing in for Westbrook here.
All of the big men for Oakland are either fouled out or they're in foul trouble right now. So not looking good for the Golden Grizzlies.
You got to be really careful when you watch out for those fouls. Sellers here, free throw. It's good. 78 to 61. Looking very grim here for the Golden Grizzlies. Sellers with another shot, and it's good. Daniels passing it into McCormick. McCormick back to Daniels. McCormick now with the ball, passing to Davis. Davis back to McCormick. McCormick trying to get some distance. McCormick over to Davis. Davis pushing in deep as they travel. Very rough for these turnovers for the Grizzlies, as you said, Harj. Number 12. Marshall pushing down. Emerson out the ball. Over to Ott. Ott pushing in. Sellers. We're back in. Ball's down in the hands of Montu. Montu pushing down. It looks like two hit a brick wall there.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot you can do now. You're down 18, with a minute 16. You're pretty much hoping for a miracle now.
Pretty much. Montu here for the free throws. Put up. It's good. One more free throw for Montu. Montu puts it up. And it's good. Is it in? Montu, or Mastadons here. Throw it back. Sellers. Marshall here on the faceplate. Back in. Marshall still with the ball. Pass to Romanchenko. Met with Daniels. Also trying to get around Daniels. Visual frustration on the face of Daniels. Seeing that she thinks that there should have been a foul called there. Score 79 to 63. Very unfortunate score for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies here. Discussion among coaches trying to figure out what that call should have been.
It looks like it's going to be a timeout.
And that'll be a timeout called. Yeah, as you were saying before, these timeouts, these turnovers have just been destroying the Golden Grizzlies here. Very unfortunate. If they are going to step further, Horizon, they need to fix that. Definitely something they need to fix. It's not the first time that I've seen any trouble with the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and their fouls. It is good. And we're going to send it back to Gav for a break. We'll meet you back in the last 53 seconds of this fourth period. And we are back for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Mastadons from Purdue Fort Wayne. It is looking very grim for the Oakland Grizzlies, 79 to 63, favoring the Mastadons with 53 seconds, or 53.5 seconds left in this fourth period.
Yeah, Oakland dug themselves a deep hole early and just were never able to really find their groove. And Purdue Fort Wayne took advantage of it with the three-point shot, and now they're taking advantage of it with forcing Oakland to take fouls and going to the free throw line and just continuing to extend this lead.
The highest point player on this Oakland Golden Grizzlies, Markia McCormick, with 23. And seeing the board here with the amount of points that each player got, Markia McCormick got a wide, really big gap of points compared to some of her other teammates, while some of the Mastodons have stayed in the teens, even in the 20s.
Yeah, but going into, I would say, the last 5 minutes of the third quarter, that was, Markia McCormick was on fire, and she was trying to draw the Grizzlies back, and you could see the lead wasn't as large as it is now, and ever since then, in the last, 15 minutes, she's gone pretty cold, and Oakland really hasn't found a way to work around her shooting slump, maybe force some shots inside. But, I mean, they haven't really been a threat from the perimeter because they just haven't been able to knock down shots from anyone besides McCormick. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has been trying to get dribble drives to go, but she hasn't had any luck, and a lot of them have hit the underside of the rim. You take a look at Purdue Fort Wayne, it isn't just, Audra Emerson. It's also Ryan Ott, and it's Destiny Marshall, and it's Shayla Sellers contributing in other ways that have really just taken the Grizzlies by shock right now.
Yeah, right now, both teams are on the court right now. They're getting ready for the coach to pass to Brahmanchenko.
Pretty stark contrast to how Greg Campy's group opened up their Horizon League play last night. Oakland went into that game, a rivalry game, and basically, stuck with a team that was trying to be an upstart and then ran away from them in the second half. Meanwhile, Oakland here looked like it was a close one at half, and now Purdue Fort Wayne seems to be the ones running away from the Grizzlies.
Brahmanchenko with 2 free throws there. 2 made free throws, 81-63 shot. Sellers now 2 free throws. It's put up. It's missed. Gets another shot here. Put up, and it's good. 82-63 with 53 seconds. And at this point, if you're the Golden Grizzlies, you're kind of just playing for pride here. Marshall on the court. Sellers puts it to Marshall. Marshall walking around. Marshall put up. Abizem dropping the ball.
And now Abizem is fouled out of the game.
Yeah. It's just been call after call. It's been Johnson. It's been Westbrook. Now it's Abizem. Fouled all out of the game.
That just didn't go the Grizzlies' way tonight.
Not at all. Van Schaik is subbed in for her. Marshall has free throw. It's good. 83-63. It's crushing 20-point lead. The whistle's been blown there. Marshall. One more ball. One more free throw. Dribbles a little bit. Puts it up. And it's good. 84-63. Mastadons. Davis with the ball. Dribbling down the court. Davis. Putting the ball over to McCormick. McCormick with a shot. And it's good. 3-3 by McCormick.
A good shot there by McCormick, but a little bit too little too late there.
That'll be your 26th point of the game. Like I said, McCormick's being the playmaker of this game. Mastadons fighting. Ball's out of bounds. Missing looking to pass it in for the Mastadons. That's it over Brahmanchenko. Brahmanchenko. A little looped around. Pass it over to Emerson. Emerson moving through. Marshall. The ball. 13 seconds left on the clock. Marshall is going to run out the time. 5 seconds left.
Yeah, not a good way to come into your home opener in the Horizon League, and lack of showing out against your Horizon League opponents is not a good way to start out.
The end of the game. Final score 83-66 favoring the Mastadons. Crushing for the Golden Grizzlies. And after that game, that'll be placing the Golden Grizzlies even more below. Still in the same spot right now. 3-3 overall for the Golden Grizzlies right now. 5-2 for Purdue Fort Wayne on the Horizon League stat board. That'll be it for this game. Thank you for tuning in to 88.3 FM WXOU Radio, based in Auburn Hills, Michigan. I've been Joey Hayes on play-by-play alongside Buttar, our color. And have a good night.